Hi there. Starting today, I am beginning a new series which is do a weekly book review. Every Wednesday, I will post a new video taking one book that I just completed reading and sharing my best practices and insights I learned from it that you can apply to your life as well. Today, we are going to start this book called The Six Keys by Julian Michaels. This is one of the books that I recently read on longevity and health and wellness, and it's an absolute wonderful book. Let's get started. This book talks about longevity. It starts with explaining what's longevity and give a lot of theory behind it. I really like the way Julian organized this book because it's organized into three parts. So let's look at it. So part one is explaining what is aging, how it is defining, like how aging is defined and certain truth about aging. And then she goes to sort of giving high level of six keys to unlock longevity. And then in the part two of the book, she go through each of the keys and very thoroughly explains what happens when aging what exactly happens during the aging process, and that was really good to read. I really like the fact that she really kept it very simple, very to the point, and no jargons, and it was easy for me to understand when I was reading this book. One other thing I liked about is that in this part two, there was no much strategies in terms of what to do, what not to do. It was mostly focused on the theory part of it. So if you don't like any of the strategies she recommends in the book, even if you watch that section on the aging, which is part two of the book, you will actually get a lot of value from this book itself. And then each of this key at the end, she actually says, okay, this is how the aging process works for this particular aspect of it, and now here is how this will change if you eat healthy. This will how it's going to change if you eat, no, if you exercise, and without giving too much of details, which I thought it was very brilliant and amazing. And then in part 3, Julian goes into detail about each of the nutrition, fitness and other categories, relaxation, mindfulness, and the eating environment and everything. Overall, I really like this book. I judge a book by taking action, not by reading. It's not like reviewing movies and in Netflix, right? I like the book; it's great. For me, I want to put in practice, right? So what am I putting in practice from this book? It is to make sure that I am actually reading this book and I'm going to take away the eating habit. I think one of the eating strategies she explained in the book is to take three square meals and one snack, and snack is somewhere in the middle, but healthy snack. I like it, and that's something that I am taking from this book. Second thing I'm implementing is intermittent fasting. She recommends 14-16 hours. I am actually my own nutritionist who is working with me also recommended the same, around 14 to 16 hours of intermittent fasting. If you stop eating at 8 o'clock and you don't eat at till morning 8 o'clock, you are already getting 12 hours of winter fasting, right? So if you stop eating at 6 o'clock and then you still at 8 o'clock, you get 14 hours. I pretty much don't eat till late in the morning, so so that way I do get a long time period. And so that's intermittent fasting is an area that I'm really going to focus on based on the strategy in this book. And finally, I think the strategy about um, environment, like how is our environment, and the positive environment around us, how it's going to impact us. It's also very important for me because I've been trying to really put an effort to have a good environment in my life, so that way I can actually get the results I want. So making things clean, organizing everything, and the thing that she mentioned in the environment strategies are things that I'm going to implement as well. So that's what I want to say about this fantastic book. If you are able to get it from any local library, I got the first version of this book, like I got the first no first time I got this book from my local library, and I really liked it. So I returned that after I finished reading it, and I got a new fresh book from Amazon. You can get it from any local library. If you don't have it, then you can check it out from Amazon. Truly recommend this book. It's really amazing that there's a clear guidance on how we need to eat, how we not to eat. I'm not suggesting any food recommendations based on this, because you have your own preferences. But I think this book, I feel that if you don't get anything else from this book, if you can just read the part 2, the key section, the 6 keys, it talks about the aging and everything. Very eye opener and truly amazing, and how she has done the work to capture everything here. I hope you like it. If you do like it, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to learn more about this video and the other recordings I have, please consider joining my inner circle by going to sijithinnercircle.com. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you next time in another book review that I'm going to post. And then yes, catch up my Sunday video as well. I'll be having 2 videos per week. Wednesday is more book reviews and implementation techniques, strategies out of the book. And then the Sunday will be another general video that I post as well. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I look forward to speaking with you again. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Bye bye.